Hey, welcome back, guys. John here with another advanced editor tutorial, and I'm going to apologize in advance. I actually just got sick, but I'm going to chug through this presentation because your education matters to me. So you've made it to part 4, mastering the mental, emotional, and creative mind. I believe this is such an important part and piece to being a creative. And if you don't have these things in check, then you're going to be imbalanced. And I think to be the best version of yourself, the best creative possible, you need to master these 3 areas. So you have your 3 different states. You have your mental state, you have your emotional and energetic state, as well as your creative state. And this is how I define it. So in your mental state, you're talking about systems, analysis, efficiency, logic. You're using a lot of that left brain thinking, right? And when you move into the emotional, energetic state, this is more about the left side of the brain, or how you feel, what you attract, what you put out. This is actually more of the intangible energy that you feel within, not so much your brain, but more so how you feel. And I think that's very, very important, especially as a creative. We are very feeling dependent. You know, we're very inspired by certain things, and they may not be rational, so to speak, but inside intuitively we understand that this feels good. The next state would be a creative state, and this I would say is more so your right brain, your inspiration, subconscious, flow, intuition. This is when I believe the both sides of the brain come together, they collaborate, and it's when a lot of that information that you do from researching, from getting inspiration from different videos, applying what you've learned, and then it just kind of spits out in your creative flow, in the work that you do. And I think the more that you feed your subconscious, the more creative you are. And when you expose yourself to more things, more education, more training, more, just hands-on work, you begin to actually refine that process. So I believe we're all gifted with different things. Some of us are more analytical, some of us are more creative. And I believe as a creative person myself, I had to develop a lot more of the mental states by sheer power and will, and also necessity, being a business owner. And what it actually allowed me to do was use both sides of my brain while doing creative work. And I think that's helped me tremendously, because when you just focus on creative, artistic stuff, musical or entertaining, or, the more of the emotional stuff, you almost forget that there is a mental, analytical side to things. And when you can marry the two, I believe is when you become when you integrate both sides of yourself, then you become very, very powerful. So keep all 3 states in harmony and balance to deliver the best results possible. I know this is going more into personal development, but I'm very big on personal development, and harmony and balance is really what keeps everything in perfect order here on this planet, our energy states, right? And I believe when you're imbalanced or you're out of harmony, it's when you start to produce bad work, or you're not aligned with how you feel, and it shows in the work that you do, and that will trickle down into the rest of the business or operation that you're in. So you need to be in harmony and balance at all times, as often as you can, when you're doing any type of creative work. Otherwise, you're gonna burn out, or you're not gonna produce results, and the quality level is gonna definitely diminish. So this is part 4.2, tapping into flow state. If you're creative, you know exactly what I mean. Flow state isn't just being creative. I think flow state is just a general state, and we'll break down what that means and why it's important to tap into flow state as a creative.